Hi friends, good morning. Welcome to AVM Media. We are trying to follow the English news also through the AVM Media. Try to encourage us and we will go forward while getting knowledge in English also. Taiwan shakes. Here we can see very huge, very big building is crossed here. Photo one. 9 people killed. 70 coal miners are trapped in the 2 quarries in Taiwan. 70 also is said strongest in 25 years. 25 సంవత్సరాల్లో ఇంత పెద్దది ఎప్పుడు జరగలే. 7.4 magnitude earthquake of that strongest in Taiwan in the quarter century and the damaged dozens of the buildings and the caused 24 landslides and the blocked key roads and leaving thousands of isolated. మొత్తం నిరాశ్రయులు అయిపోయారు వేల మంది. 25 సంవత్సరాల చరిత్రలో ఎప్పుడు కూడా ఇంత పెద్ద భూకంపం తైవాన్లో రాలేదు. మొత్తం వణికిపోయిన రోడ్లని ఎక్కడెక్కడ అయిపోయినటువంటి పరిస్థితి మనం చూస్తూ ఉన్నాం. Next, another one thing we are seeing here, the 5 died, 25 hurt in the blast at Sangareddy chemical factory. 5 dead, 25 hurt, the blast in Sangareddy chemical factory. At least 5 persons have died, the while 25 others sustained injuries in that fire from a reactor blast at the chemical factory in Chandapur village of the Hatnura the Mandal on Wednesday. The farm's director was among those killed. ఈ చనిపోయిన దాంట్లో మళ్ళీ అంటే 25 మంది at least 5 persons has died. 5 members died and 25 others sustained injuries. The very serious injuries. Chandapur village and Hatnura Mandal on Wednesday. The first ద డైరెక్టర్ ఆల్సో అంటే ఆ కంపెనీకి సంబంధించిన డైరెక్టర్ కూడా చనిపోవడం జరిగింది వాళ్ళతో పాటు. హై విట్నెస్ సైడ్ ద ఫ్యూ బిల్డింగ్స్ అరౌండ్ ద ఎస్బి ఆర్గానిక్స్ యూనిట్ ఆల్సో సఫర్డ్ డ్యామేజ్ డ్యూ టు ద ఇంపాక్ట్ ఆఫ్ దట్ ఎక్స్ప్లోషన్. సోర్సెస్ సైడ్ ద ఎక్స్ప్లాయిషన్ టుక్ ప్లేస్ అరౌండ్ ద 4 PM and the fire spread quickly. Fire tenders from the Patan Cheruvu and the Sangareddy, among others, have been deployed. The deceased have been identified as the director of the Ravi Sharma, the product manager Bhushan Sharma, Subramanyam and Dayanand, and maintenance employees Suresh, while the other bodies yet to be identified. The 5 members who are that Ravi Sharma and the managing director Subramanyam and Dayanand and maintenance employees Suresh, the while others bodies has to be the identified. Identify Subramanyam, Manisharma will dorikipoyaru. Sources said that many other persons are suspected of being trapped under the wreckage. The officials are also supervising that removal of the debris and the rescues of the individuals at the site. It is expected to continue till Thursday morning. Extending condolence to the bereaved the families of the Chief Minister A. Revanth Reddy. Terms of that incident shocking and instructed officials to speed up the rescue operations at the site. As per the preliminary probe, District Collector and Vallore Kirana, what that? Kranti, and said this the blast occurred due to the overheating of that reactors. అంటే ఈ టోటల్ బ్లాస్ట్ జరగడానికి కారణం ఏంటంటే ఏదైతే కెమికల్ రియాక్టర్స్ అందులో ఉన్నాయో ఓవర్ హీట్ అయిపోయి డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ కలెక్టర్ చెప్తా ఉన్నాడు ఓవర్ హీట్ అయిపోయినాయి కాబట్టి ఓవర్ హీట్ వల్లనే ఇక్కడ ఉన్నటువంటి రియాక్టర్ బ్లాస్ట్ అయిపోయి బ్లాస్ట్ కావడం వల్ల 5 members చనిపోయారు, 25 మంది పూర్తిగా అంటే ఇంజురీస్ అయినాయి అని చెప్పి చెప్తా ఉన్నారు. నెక్స్ట్ we can see the here very big flame and dangerous smoke also we can observe here. Flames from the reactors blast engulf thus SB Organics unit of the Chandapur village of the Hatnura Mandal in Sangareddy district on Wednesday. This incident we can observe here. This is a danger. Right. Vote check. SC to list please on VVPATs before Lok Sabha in polls begin. Vote check up SC and the Supreme Court to list please on VVPATs before Lok Sabha elections. Right. The Supreme Court on the Wednesday said it will take up a batch of please related to the EVM's data across the checking against the voter verification verifiable paper audit trail. Audit trail VVPAT records that week after next. The petitioners were supposed to come up on Wednesday, but could not be listed because Justice Khanna was heading the special bench. The police seek a direction to the Election Commission to count all VVPAT slips as against that the current the practice of the verifying only by the randomly as selected EVMs in each assembly segments of the parliamentary constituency. On Wednesday, the senior advocate Kapil Sibal mentioned the matter before the special bench of Justice Khanna. Sudresh and Bela, Mr. Trivedi re-questioned that the police may be heard the next Thursday. The senior advocate Gopal Shankar Narayan also appearing in the matter. Submitted before that the bench of that elections are about to start and the plea would become infructuous if this case is not heard urgently. Justice Kannan said the court is aware of these situations and wants to speed up that hearings. However, the matter can't be listed next week due to roster issues. It will be listed the week after he had it. On Monday, a bench of the Justice B.R. Govai and Sandeep Mehta had issued the notice to the ECI and the Centre and others to petition filed by the lawyers and activist Arun Kumar Agarwal seeking the 100% verification of the VVPAT slips. The norms of the 5 randomly pick up the EVMs to undergo the VVPAT physical verification was set to the April 2019. Following an SC directions before that, only one EVM underwent the process. And VVPAT is the independent vote verification, the system which the permits and electors to check if the vote she or he cast went to the intended candidate. Supreme Court once thing about the vote check up SC to list plea on VVPAT before Lok Sabha the polls begin. లోక్సభ ఎన్నికలకు ముందు వీవీప్యాట్స్ అంటే మనము ఎలక్షన్లో ఓటు ఎట్లా వేస్తున్నాం అంటే ఎలక్ట్రానిక్ ఓటింగ్ వేస్తున్నాం. ఒక మెషిన్ ఒక ఎలక్ట్రో బటన్ పైన నొక్కినప్పుడు మనకి ఏం కనబడుతుంది, ఒక గుర్తు కనిపిస్తుంది. గుర్తు కనిపించడం కాదు, వీవీప్యాట్ స్లిప్ అనేది ఉంటుంది. స్లిప్ మనకు చేతికి రావాలి. చేతికి వస్తే మన దగ్గర అందులో పడిపోవడంతో పాటు మన దగ్గర కూడా ఉంటే ఆ స్లిప్స్ ఉండడం వల్ల ఖచ్చితంగా ఓటు దుర్వినియోగం జరుగుతుందని అర్థమవుతుంది. ఎందుకంటే నరేంద్ర మోడీ గవర్నమెంట్ అబద్ధాల మీద లేదంటే దేవుని పేర్లు చెప్పి చీటింగ్ చేసి గెలిచి ప్రభుత్వంలో ఉండే ఎనీవే ఏ తప్పైనా చేసి ఏ గడ్డి అయినా దీన్ని గెలవాలనుకుంటుంది. కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ ఖచ్చితమైనటువంటి ఓటు వేసే ప్రజలకు లేదంటే అంటే ఈ దేశాన్ని నడుపుతున్నటువంటి సుప్రీంకోర్టుకి వీళ్ళందరికీ బాధ్యత ఉంటుంది. మేము వేసేటువంటి ఓటు దుర్వినియోగం కావద్దు. మేము వేస్తే మేము బీజేపీని ఎన్నుకుంటలేము, కానీ బీజేపీ గెలుస్తుంది. ఎట్లా గెలుస్తుంది? రాంగ్ రూట్లో గెలుస్తుంది అన్న ఉద్దేశంతో ఈ విధంగా అందరూ కూడా కొట్లాడుతూ ఉన్నారు. మరి ఏం జరుగుతుంది? మొత్తం మీద సుప్రీంకోర్టు వెరిఫై చేస్తుందనే మేము నమ్ముతా ఉన్నాం. రైట్. నో లింక్ టు ఫోన్ ట్యాపింగ్, నో లింక్ ఆర్డర్ ప్రూఫ్ ఫ్రమ్ ద 04 KTR అంట. నాకు ఫోన్ ట్యాప్తో సంబంధం లేదంట. ఎవరు నమ్ముతాడా? ఎవరు? The previous BRS party government have not spared anyone. All the accused involved in phone tapping they will be identified very soon. The center has to the central authority to investigate the phone tapping incident. Then why is the BJP led the union government not ordering an inquiry? The Sridhar Babu is saying this. The phone tapping case should be handed over to the CBI as it affected to the election process. If the Congress government continue to protecting the real culprits, the BJP will approach the governor CP Radhakrishnan, Lakshman BJP, K Lakshman MP of BJP is saying. Right, whatever it may be, no link to phone tapping we will see. The BRS working president KT Ramarao has denied the involvement in the phone tapping case that allegedly occurred during that tenure of the previous BRS government and slammed the Chief Minister A. Revanth Reddy for dragging his name into the issue. I have nothing to do with the phone tapping case. I will take legal action against all those including the CM making baseless allegations against me. Asserted that former IT minister speaking to the media and Wednesday, he demanded a probe into the all phone tapping allegations since 2004. He recalled how some ministers in the current Congress government had accused former Chief Minister of the undivided Andhra Pradesh and Kiran Kumar Reddy of tapping their phones during the Telangana movement. According to the Ramarao, the Transport Minister Ponnam Prabhakar was also among those who alleged that the Kiran Kumar Reddy government had resorted to tapping the phones of Congress leaders. Whatever it may be, KTR is trying to escape from the phone tapping. KTR is trying to escape from the phone tapping, but 100% without involving KTR in phone tapping, it would be not even go forward. But without knowing KTR, nothing would happen in the Telangana government. Nothing could happen because his father is Chief Minister, but he used to run the government. Wherever an officials, it may be an officials, it may be a ministers, they did not take any decisions on, because without giving information to KT Ramarao, any single officials did not take any decision, because he involved like that much. But just he is showing his knowledge on us. He is showing, he overreacting. Why is reacting, I don't know. 100% KT Ramarao involved in phone tapping. He had a lot of interest to listen heroines' voice also. He blackmailed the heroines. He blackmailed each and everywhere. He crossed limits of rules and regulations. He violated the constitution. So that is why first those who are involved, the police officers in phone tapping, they will send into prison. Then the KCR sister already sent to the prison. There's remaining KCR father, KCR and KTR and Harish Rao is ready to go. Because without involving these family members, the phone tapping could not happen. We know very well. The very Rahul's roadshow flags, flagless, thousands attend rally, Congress rally, Muslim leagues, the green flags conspicuously absent. Trending cautiously Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on Wednesday abandoned the party flags of the all allies as he took out a massive roadshow to the way and to the Wayanad and district collectorate to submit his nomination papers for the Lok Sabha elections. The extensive issue of that key Ali Muslim League Mughal green flag during his 19 roadshow was played up by that BJP. At the national level with the senior leaders, including the Amit Shah, wondering whether the Rahul was seeking voters in Pakistan, crushing that hopes of the grand old party North India. This time, tricolored balloons and hats along with that place orders were the part of that roadshow. Instead of the flags, Rahul's sister and AICC General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi, AICC General Secretary Organization Secretary KC Venugopal, Muslim League leader Panakad Sahid Abbas, Ali Tengal, other local leaders and thousands of supporters combined with him. Thousands of without having flags. The roadshow flagless. We can see ekkada kuda Congress జెండాలు కనబడకుండా Congress colors caps and other tricolor caps and while they are wearing and gloves and class what they wear, we can see the donated the road show, the way and the decision and some not we can legal leaks and BJP national. We can see here type the tricolored the balloons and hats along with the place. Tricolor balloons they used green and the white and tricolor balloons they used and tricolor flags without about caps also they used. That is why the show was amazing at the time. Rahul Gandhi will win with lakhs of vote sharing. This will happen. We can see the very big crowd is there. They are enjoying. This is the thing yesterday happened. Right. The cheated man slits the own throat in front of Karnataka SCCJ. What is this? Cheated man slits the own throat in front of Karnataka SC. వాడు కోర్టు ముందు జడ్జి ముందే గొంతు కోసుకున్నాడు అందేంది. In a shocking incident, a 55 years old litigant attempted suicide by slitting his throat with his surgical knife in front of a division bench of the Karnataka High Court, comprising the Chief Justice N.V. Anjarian and Justice Dr. H.B. Prabhakaran Shastri on Wednesday. Chinnam Srinivas from the Mysore slit his throat in that court hall around 1:10 p.m. just before the division bench rose for the day. Soon after the incident, the access to live the streaming of that court proceedings was cut. The judge immediately summoned the police and attached that the High Court security, the division and directed them to the shift Srinivas to hospital. Srinivas had filed a complaint against he was cheated of 93 lakhs by his parents, his partners and an apartment project. He had failed to complain against that three persons including a woman from that Hyderabad. He had filed a writ petition after an FIR registered in Mysore was crashed by that single judge bench. On Wednesday, he came to the court along with his wife. It is suspected that he had planned his suicide attempt to draw attention, the police said, he carried a file related to his case to directly place into the before the CJI without following the due producer. He entered the court hall, went to near that podium where the judge were seated, and handed over the file to the staff. When he stopped out the details about the file, he slit his throat. ఇది వీడు ఏం చేసిండంటే జడ్జికి ఒక అపార్ట్మెంట్లో నిర్మాణం లోపల 3 పార్ట్నర్స్ 93 లక్షలు చీట్ చేసినటువంటి వ్యక్తి ఈయన అందులో ఒక ఆమె హైదరాబాద్ ఆమె కూడా ఉంది. ఈయన తన వైపుని తీసుకొని డైరెక్ట్ హైకోర్టుకు వచ్చిండు. హైకోర్టుకు వచ్చి ఆయన కూర్చొని జడ్జి దగ్గరికి పోయిండు. కోర్టుకు వచ్చి దగ్గరికి పోయి ఆయన ఉన్నటువంటి ఫైల్ ఇచ్చి అక్కడనే ఆ కత్తి తీసుకొని గొంతు కోసుకున్నాడు. ఇది ఎంబడే హైకోర్టులో అక్కడ ఉన్నటువంటి పోలీస్ సెక్యూరిటీకి ఇన్వాల్వ్ చేసి ఆర్డర్ ఇచ్చి ఆయనను హాస్పిటల్కి పంపించమని చెప్పింది. ఖచ్చితంగా వీడు చీటింగ్ చేసిండు కాబట్టి ఈయన మీద మరి చర్యలు ఉంటాయో ఏముంటాయి, అంటే కావాలనే చేసిండు, ఇంటెన్షనల్లీ వాంటెడ్ టు డూ. Nalgonda officials take action after the report on classes under the sun. ఎండలో స్టూడెంట్ వెల్ట్ అండర్ ద స్కార్చింగ్ సన్ యాజ్ ఎ గవర్నమెంట్ స్కూల్ హోల్డ్ క్లాసెస్ అండర్ ద ట్రీస్. ఎండలు కొడుతుంటే పిల్లలు ఎండకే కూర్చుని పెట్టినట్టు ఇదే పరిస్థితి. నల్గొండ ఆఫీషియల్ టేక్ యాక్షన్ ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ రిపోర్ట్ ఆన్ ద క్లాసెస్. టేకింగ్ కాగ్నిజెన్స్ ఆఫ్ ద article on primary school in Nalgonda conducting the classes in the open title. Students will undergo scratching sun as at gout schools holding the classes under the trees. Published in these columns on the Wednesday, Nalgonda collector Dasari Harichandana directed to additional collector local bodies T. Purnachandra and the district educational officer DEO B. Bhikshapati to visit that the government primary school in the Bottuguda inspect that rented building. ఏడున్నావు? లైవ్లో ఉన్నా నేను. ఏడున్నావు? శుభం కాడికి వచ్చి ఫోన్ చేయి. రైట్. Physical verification but was suspected in that within the students and submitted report to it. Based on the instructions, the officials also moved the student to the classrooms from the class 10th students in the adjunct the government high schools on Wednesday. Right. Speaking to the TNIA, Purnachandra said the teachers were told to conduct the classes in the room for that high school until another building is found. Meanwhile, on the directions of the collectors, officials have begun to identify the buildings to shift to the school. It is proposed that the classes be conducted in that vacant hall in that municipal complex. The additional collector added that the drinking water facilities and the toilets would be provided to the students. We will prepare this building with all facilities to that classes can begin here from that upcoming academic year. He said that adding that an inspection or the report to the primary school will be submitted to the district collector. This was happened. I express in fact ikkada బిల్డింగ్ ప్రాబ్లం ఉందంట. చెట్ల కింద ఎర్రటి ఎండల గట్టి ఎండ కొడతా ఉంటే చెట్ల కింద పిల్లలు కూర్చొని పెట్టి చదువు చెప్పడం ఇది కరెక్ట్ కాదు. ఇండియన్ ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ ఒక వార్త రాసింది. ఇమీడియట్ కలెక్టర్ ఆర్డర్ పెట్టిరు. ఈ ఆర్డర్ పెడితే జాయింట్ కలెక్టర్ డిఓ ఇద్దరు పోయి చూసిర్రు. ఇక్కడ డిఓ కే భిక్షపతి విజిటెడ్ దట్ గవర్నమెంట్ ప్రైమరీ స్కూల్ పోయారు. చూసిన తర్వాత వాళ్ళు మున్సిపల్ కాంప్లెక్స్లో క్లాసులు నడపమన్నారు. టాయిలెట్స్ అన్ని వసతులు ఉండే ఏర్పాట్లు చేయమని చెప్పి దాని తర్వాత వాళ్ళకి ఇమీడియట్గా ఈ బిల్డింగ్ కూడా ఏర్పాటు చేస్తాం, నెక్స్ట్ అకాడమిక్ ఇయర్లో కొత్త బిల్డింగ్ కడతాం అన్నటువంటి అంటే అఫీషియల్స్ కూడా చెప్పడం జరిగింది. ఇది విషయం. రైట్. Agriculture Department starts the enumerating the crop loss in state. TG may decide on providing the compensation after model code of that conduct concludes. What is this? Right, we can see the bodies of at least 10 monkeys found inside the water tank. They are removing water tank monkeys bodies. Workers remove the carcass of the monkeys from the water tank. The bodies of at least 10 monkeys were discovered in a water tank adjacent to the Vijay Vihar under the ward number of Nandikonda municipality of the Wednesday. Reportedly the residents of that water have been consuming with the same contaminated water supplies for that past few days. On Wednesday, local noticed that the lid of the water tank had been removed. Just upon inspections, they found the dead monkeys floating in the water inside the tank. The latter, they lodged a complaint with the municipal authorities. Officials believed that due to the open lid on the water tank, 10 to 20 monkeys enter but could not escape from the death. Inside despite that requirements of the water tank to be cleaned at least once every 2 weeks. The municipal water supply staff reportedly neglected to do so, resulting in the people drinking contaminated water. The municipal staff removed bodies of the monkeys and cleaned the tank. Upon the seeing in the bodies of monkeys, some of that simians attempted to attack the municipal staff. The danger situation we have been observing here is the monkeys dead bodies is removing from the water tank. Water tank lo at least dead bodies of the 10 monkeys found. 10 కోతులు చనిపోయిన తర్వాత ఒక 4-5 రోజులు అట్లే వాటర్ వస్తూ ఉంది. ఆ వాటర్ వాసన వస్తున్నాయి, ఆ వెంట్రుకలు వచ్చేది గుర్తించరు, ఎయిర్ వచ్చేది గుర్తించినటువంటి లోకల్గా ఉన్నటువంటి యువకులు కొంతమంది పోయి ఆ ట్యాంక్ ఎక్కి చూస్తే మూత ఓపెన్ చేసింది. ఏది? వాటర్ ట్యాంక్ మూత. ఆ వాటర్ ట్యాంక్ మూత ఓపెన్ చేసి అంటే ఎవరో మూత ఓపెన్ చేసి ఉండడం వల్ల కోతులు అందులో పడి చనిపోయినాయి. సో వారానికి 2-3 వారాలకు ఒకసారి కడగాల్సిన వీక్స్ ఎప్పుడు కడగాల వాళ్ళు? ఎవ్రీ 2 వీక్స్ ఒకసారి మున్సిపల్ వాళ్ళు వాటర్ ట్యాంక్ కడగాల. వాళ్ళు కలగట్లేదు అంటే పట్టించుకోలేదు కాబట్టి ఆ కోతులు అన్నీ చనిపోయినాయి. అది మొత్తం అంత గలీజ్ వాసన వచ్చి ఆ బాడీలు తీసుకుంటే అన్ని కోతులు కూడా వాళ్ళ మీద అటాక్ చేయడానికి ప్రయత్నం చేసినాయంట. ఇది పరిస్థితి, ఇది ఘోరం. అవే నీళ్ళు తాగడం అనేది. నెక్స్ట్, నో వాటర్ సప్లైడ్ ఫర్ ద 3 days. Nagarjuna Sagar project superintendent engineer Nageshwar Rao said that the water supply from the tank stopped for 3 days, and officials when they checked for that reasons found the carcasses. He said that tank caters of that drinking water needs of only 50 households. ఓకే ఇప్పుడు సప్లై మొత్తం మీద ఆపేసిరంట, అది తెలిసిన తర్వాత. రైట్. టౌన్ ప్లానింగ్ డిప్యూటీ డైరెక్టర్ హెల్డ్ ఫర్ డిమాండింగ్ 50K బ్రైబ్. 50,000 లంచం తీసుకొని దొరికిపోయాడు టౌన్ ప్లానింగ్ డైరెక్టర్. ద డిప్యూటీ డైరెక్టర్ ఆఫ్ ద డైరెక్టరేట్ ఆఫ్ టౌన్ ప్లానింగ్ కంట్రీ ప్లానింగ్ ఇన్ ద ఏసీ అండ్ గాడ్స్ హైదరాబాద్ జగన్మోహన్ వాజ్ apprehended on that Wednesday for demanding the bribe of the 50,000 from that complainant Vijender Reddy to issue the building construction permit. ACB officials acted upon a complaint by the Jitender. Jitender. The bribe amount was recovered from that accused officer's drawer and handed that they came into in contact with that cash tested positive to the chemical test. The deputy director was been and arrested and was produced before the ACB court in Nampally and the further probe is underway. అనవసరంగా ఇగో ఎట్లా ఎట్లా తయారయ్యాడు చూడు, మంచిగా అనవసరంగా చూసి ఎవడో కష్టపడి ఒక పేదోడు కష్టపడి ఇంత ప్లాట్ కొనుక్కొని ఓ ఇల్లు కట్టుకొని లోన్ తీసుకొని పెడితే ఈ దుర్మార్గుల తోటి ఉంటుంది. అలాంటి వాళ్ళకి ఇదే జరగాలి శిక్ష. ఈ డబ్బులు అది దొరికిపోయాడు అంతే సంగతిగా. ఇజ్జత్ భాయ్ ఐఎండి ఇష్యూస్ ఎల్లో అలర్ట్ ఫర్ ద April 7. ఎల్లో అలర్ట్ డేంజరస్ ఎండలు కొడతా ఉన్నాయి. ఐఎండి ఇష్యూ చేసింది. ద ఇండియన్ Meteorological Department in Hyderabad has issued the yellow alert in Telangana for the April 7. As for the IMD, thunderstorms accompanied by that lightning is very likely to occur in these isolated places in the Adilabad, Komrambim, Asifabad, Manchiryal, Nirmal, Nizamabad, Jagityal, Rajanna Sirisilla and Peddapalli and other Kamareddy on Sunday. Meanwhile, according to the Telangana State Development Planning Society (TSDPS), Naspurs in the Nirmal district recorded 43.5 degrees Celsius. On Wednesday, the highest temperature in the state. The TSDP informed that the state's the maximum average temperature is 40.1 degrees Celsius against the 39.3 degrees control within that. So anyway, dangerous in summer, highest 43. We can see here where it 43.5 degrees Celsius is very dangerous situation. Signals are showing nearly that is North Telangana, completely near what is that isolated Kamareddy, Adilabad, Azabad, Manchiryal, Nirmal, Nizamabad, Jagityal, Rajanna Sirisilla, Peddapalli. These all Kamareddy. These all districts are alerted by the officials. Take care all the people of this state, these districts. Don't come out at afternoon. The man's hand stuck in hundi during bid to the steal money. Man's hand stuck in hundi during bid to steal money. Okay, what is this? Locals help Suresh to remove his hands from that hundi at Masupalli Pochamma temple in Biknur mandal of Kamareddy district, Nizamabad I think. Right, hundilo cheyi irkapoyi danliriki andaru petti gadaparalu petti try chesta untaru. Ikkada call it divine the tributes. Okay, we can see lot of balls. The 5 acres land given to the slain Jawan's family. The Chief Minister A. Revanth Reddy is seen with the family of slain army Jawan Yadaya, M. Yadaya on Wednesday. His family is and 5 acres land given to them. ఇక్కడ అమరవీరునికి 5 acres ఇచ్చారు. రేవంత్ రెడ్డి గారితో ఫోటో కూడా దిగిన కార్యక్రమం మనకు కనబడతాం. Modi Tata. Arvind wants Uttam ousted from the Revanth's cabinet. Ousted Arvind wants. Who is this? The more than a mask. Ahead of the Lok Sabha elections, a worker arranges the face masks of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi at a workshop in Hyderabad. You can see here. I have best choice to represent the Kammamanta. Kadiyam puts Kavya's future above the Madiga's MRPS Chikot. Aha, oho. The police get 7-day custody of Radhakishan. The cops are likely to question the former voyage to state intelligence bureau on his alleged involvement in illegal surveillance. He is Radhakishan Rao. Just he is observing. All offenders will be put behind bars, says Sridhar Babu. Just we can see here, Sridhar Babu sir. My driver's phone too was tapped. Oh, this is dangerous. Phone tapping case should be handed over to the CBI, Lakshman. BJP hopes to buck the trend in the Adilabad by replacing candidates. Okay, try. Managar, whoa, what is this? In the poll fray, so many. What? (102) parliamentary constituencies across the 21 states will go to poll in the first phase on April 19. A total of 4,100 nominations were filled with the election commission, of which 2,114 were accepted, 863 nominations were rejected, and 130 candidates withdraws their papers. Ballots will be cast for the total of 1,597 candidates in the first phase. These newspapers take a look. You can see here so many those the BJP, NIC, INC, BJP, Tuhara, INC, Indian National Congress, and NPP, and BJP, NPP, so many. Right, we can see here. Photos. EC meets the Chief Secretary, DGPs to form up plans. What is this? వస్తున్నా 10 minutes వస్తున్నా 10 minutes. Litmus test for the RJDs and social outreach. Aha, oho. We will see. Kshatriya stare hits the BJP in Gujarat. Bastion. Hmm. Rahul files nomination from the Wayanad seat. Here we can observe here. A seat to list before the polls, please to verify count in all EVMs. A series of petitions have sought to complete count of the VVPAT slips as a opposed to the current practices of verification of the votes in only a few EVMs in each assembly segments through the slips. This is EVM the machines we can see here. If we while voting we can see that we select our symbol here. After cast our vote, we can see here the slip will come. But as well as if they hand over the VVPAT also, it will be fruitful to us. The ballot the ballot tally we can observe here. We want to share with the people. Right. Supreme Court to list before the polls plea to verify count in all EVMs. Supreme Court good. A series of petitions have sought to complete count of VVPAT slips opposed to the current practice of the verification of votes in only a few EVMs in each assembly segment through the slips. What they are showing, the Supreme Court on Wednesday agreed to list ahead of that Lok Sabha elections in series of petitions seeking a directive to the Elections Commission to mandatorily cross the verify the vote count in all electronic voting machines (EVMs) by counting all voter verifiable papers. Audit tally VVPAT slips. The current practice is verification of the votes cast in only 5 polling stations of the each assembly constituency through the slips. Justice Sanjeev Khanna, who heads the bench, has assured the senior advocate Kapil Sibal, advocate Prashant Bhushan, and senior advocate general who is and Prashant Bhushan and senior advocate Gopal Shankar Narayan and advocates Neha Rohiti, the all appearing for that various petitioners, including the Association for the Democratic Reforms, that the case would be listed in the week after next. The Lok Sabha elections will begin on April 19th. In all oral meetings, the lawyers urged that out court to hear that case before the election possibility, even next week. We may not be able to hear next week. That is why we said the week after next. Justice Kannan said, he said that coming week had only Tuesday available for the detailed hearing as Monday and Wednesday had been reserved for the miscellaneous cases. Thursday and Friday are marked and gazetted and local holidays in that court calendar. The petitioners have, as referred to the reported judgment of the top court in 2013 in Subramanian Swamy versus Election Commission of that India, that the election process should have fullest transparency in that system and restore the confidence of the voters. Confidence that the voters restored. With the voter verification, the paper audit trial, VVPAT is an independent system attached with that electronic the voting machines that allows the voters to verify that their votes are cast as intended. The petitioners have moved to the court seeking that the EC be directed to count all VVPATs slips. They also proposed to simultaneously VVPAT verification. On July 17, 2023, the top court had sought to the response of the EC on flip field. A flip field. By that, the Association for the Democratic Reforms, EC had said counting of 100% VVPAT slips would pose a great difficulty due to the amount of time it would take. The court to hear petitioners before first phase of elections. Here, what is that? SC to list the before the poll plea to verify count in all EVMs. Right. A series of petitions have sought to complaint count of VVPAT slips opposed to the court. The practice of the verification votes in only a few EVMs each of assembly segment through the slips. Whatever it may be, మీరు కొన్ని అసెంబ్లీ ఎన్నికల ముందు కొన్ని మాట పట్టుకోండి, ఎన్నికల ముందు అసెంబ్లీ కాదు పార్లమెంట్ ఎన్నికల ముందు వీవీప్యాడ్లు యాక్చువల్గా ఏం చెప్తున్నారంటే మనం ఓటేసినటువంటి ఓట్లు వీవీ స్లిప్స్ ఒక బాక్స్లో పడితే అవి కూడా కాస్త ఆ వీవీప్యాడ్ లెక్క పెట్టే విధానం రావాలి అని చెప్పి గట్టిగా చాలామంది ప్రతిపక్ష నాయకులు చాలామంది వేరే ఫోరం వాళ్ళు కూడా వచ్చి అడగడం జరిగింది. అడిగితే కోర్టు కూడా ఇప్పుడు టైం లేదు మాకు అని చెప్పింది. టైం కాకపోతే ఒక పార్లమెంటు స్థానాల్లో ఒక 3-4 అసెంబ్లీ స్థానాల్లో తీసుకొని కొన్ని వీవీప్యాడ్లు చెక్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం ఎంతైనా ఉందంటే కోర్టు దానికి ఏ విధమైనటువంటి తీర్పు రాబోతుంది అనే విషయాన్ని తర్వాత మనం చూడవచ్చు. ఇట్ షుడ్ బి కంటిన్యూ పేజీలో ఉంది, అది కూడా చూసి మనం చెప్పడానికి ప్రయత్నం చేద్దాం. రెండోది should have fulfilled the process of the listed the transparency in the system and restore that confidence of the voters. Right. The farms without the profits donated through the electoral bonds. Farms without profits donated through the electoral bonds. The BJP encashed the over 74% of the bonds given by the 45 companies with the suspected source of funds. Dangerous situation. This is the Prasenjit Bose, the Hindu data team, what is that? An analysis of the data on that purchasers and encroachers of electoral bonds between the April 12 to 2019 and the January 24, 2024 reveals that 45 companies which made an aggregated donations of that 1,432.4 crores through such as bonds and suspected sources of funds. The BJP encashed that 1,068.4 crores or almost 75% these bonds. The 33 of these 45 farms which donated these bonds had negative or the near zero net profits. Six bought bonds for that significantly higher amount than their declared net profits. 3 had profits, but in aggregate the reported negative direct taxes, and 3 had no reported data on net profits or direct tax paid. This was for the period of 2016-17 to 2023. The analysis undertaken by the Hindus in collaboration with the team of independent researchers reviewed a total 385 companies that had donated bonds worth 5,362.2 crores in aggregated to the ruling BJP, which was the party that had received the largest share of that bonds of this. 221 farms could be the matched with the Center for the Monitoring Indian Economies, the province, Indian economies proves IQ data based on the corporations and tax data. The views the matched that bond data of this forms 2019-20 and 2023-24 against that profit and direct taxes. This is the thing we can understand in the farms without profit donated through the electoral bonds. We know very well about this BJP. Adani and Ambani companies did not take electoral bonds, because if they take electoral bonds, the people will understand. But they only established fake companies. Fake companies. They will not get any profits from their companies, because they will not run the companies. Only names of the companies they will fraud, and they will take money, illegal money, and they keep into that company, and they will give the brands to that company. Completely మొత్తం టోటల్ గా ఫ్రాడే జరిగింది. ఫ్రాడ్ జరుగుతూ ఉంది. నరేంద్ర మోడీ అంత ఫ్రాడ్ చీటెడ్ ప్రధానమంత్రి. ఈ ఫ్రాడ్ చీటెడ్ ప్రధానమంత్రి ఈ ఎలక్టోరల్ బాండ్ కొనడం లోపల ఆదాని అంబానీలకు మాత్రం ఎవరు ఇవ్వకుండా వాళ్ళు సృష్టించినటువంటి ఫేక్ కంపెనీల ద్వారా నరేంద్ర మోడీ డబ్బులు వేసుకొని ఆ కంపెనీలు ఇచ్చినట్టు సృష్టించుకున్నాడు తప్ప ఇంకోటి కాదు. ఇంత ప్రమాదకరమైన ప్రజల సొమ్మును దుర్వినియోగం చేసి ప్రజల కళ్ళు కప్పించేస్తున్నటువంటి పొలిటీషియన్ ఈ దేశానికి ప్రమాదకరం అని చెప్పి ప్రజలు గుర్తించారు. 4 killed in a chemical reactor blast at a drug manufacturing unit in Sangareddy. Danger. We are seeing here this very big. The governor CM KCR expressed condolence. Dangerous situation. Here in SCTN accuses center of delaying disaster relief funds. Disaster relief center why delaying? The differential treatment given to the some states is tantamount to class discrimination. Tamil Nadu in SC, TN accuses the center of delaying the disaster relief fund. Disaster relief fund రావాలి కదా. IMD sounds alert for the Telangana. Right, a Kang poll buggle from the state. Because the state government appoints 10 IAS officers to monitor the drinking water situation in urban and rural areas. Here we can see here they are waiting for the water. So many. The state government has appointed as a 10 IAS officers, special officers to monitor the drinking water situations in urban and rural areas. They were directed to ensure the adequate supply of the drinking water to all rural and urban householders every day. As for a GO issued on Wednesday, the officers were directed to visit the districts immediately to coordinate with the collectors and state level departments and monitors of the drinking water the situations till the end of the July 2024. The Patil Prashant Jivan Secretary, I and CAD department was allotted to Adilabad and Nirmal districts. Krishna Aditya, director the labor department, was allotted the Komrambim, Asifabad and Mancherial. RV Karnan, directed to health, family welfare, was allotted to Kammam and Jagityal, Peddapalli and Rajana Siricilla district. Anita Ramachandran, the commissioner of PR and DR, was allotted to the Nalgonda, Yadadri Bhavnagiri and Suryapet. Sharath, secretary of the tribal welfare department, was allotted to the Nizamabad and Kamareddy. The orders were issued 3 days after the chief minister. Here Revanth Reddy directed to officials to ensure there is a proper supply of energy and drinking water. As demand is increasing for the two resources to supply the drinking water till the end of the June. Mr. Reddy has suggested authorities to issue use of the bore wells, open wells and other sources also. the chief minister directed to the collector to appear the village wise action plan. Excellent, good. చాలా నిజంగా ఖచ్చితంగా వాటర్ సోర్స్ ఎక్కడైతే లేవో ఎండలు ఎక్కువ కాస్తా ఉన్నాయి, వాటర్ ప్రజలకు అందాలి, హౌస్ హోల్డర్స్కి అందాలనే ఉద్దేశంతో ముఖ్యమంత్రి రేవంత్ రెడ్డి గారు 10 మంది ఐఏఎస్ ఆఫీసర్ను కూడా అలొకేట్ చేసిండు. నదుల నుంచి వచ్చే నీళ్లు మిషన్ భగీరథ నీళ్ళే కాకుండా అక్కడ ఉన్నటువంటి ఆ ఏరియాలో ఊర్లలో ఉన్నటువంటి బోర్లను కూడా అప్పుడు ఇంతకు మొదలు పాతవి కూడా రిపేర్ చేసి నీళ్లు వాడి ప్రజలకు నీళ్ళు అందియాలని చెప్పిండు. వెరీ గుడ్. ఇక్కడ ఏ ఫీవర్ హ్యాస్ ఇట్స్ 8 days with temperatures on the upswing. Oh, danger. హే పాయింట్ మొత్తం వట్టి అయిపోతుంది ఎండ. ద కాంబినేషన్ ఆఫ్ ద డ్రై వెదర్, ద ఫాలింగ్ లీవ్స్ అండ్ హాట్ విండ్స్ హ్యాస్ క్రియేటెడ్ ఐడియల్స్ కండిషన్స్ ఫర్ ద pollen allergies causing the symptoms such as nasal congestion, sneezing, red eyes, itching and headaches. Very dangerous problems are the symptoms such as nasal congestion and sneezing అంటే మొత్తం తుమ్ములు వస్తాయి, రెడ్ ఐస్ కళ్ళు ఎర్రగా అయిపోతాయి, ఇచ్చింగ్ దురద పెడుతుంది, ఇవన్నీ జరుగుతూ ఉంటాయి ఎక్కువ ఎండలు కావడం వల్ల. ఇక్కడ ఏ ఫీవర్ హ్యాస్ ఇట్స్ 8 days with the temperatures on that upswing. ఎక్కువ ఎండలు ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇలాంటివి జరుగుతూ ఉంటాయి, సరిది అయితే దగ్గులు తుమ్ములు వస్తాయని చెప్పి చెప్తా ఉన్నాం. హీట్ టు రైజ్ బై ద 2-3 degrees in next few days. ద ఫోర్కాస్ట్ IMD వచ్చే 2-3 రోజులలో 2-3 డిగ్రీల ఉష్ణోగ్రతలు కూడా ఎక్కువ పెరిగే అవకాశం కూడా ఉంది, జాగ్రత్త ఉండమని కూడా చెప్తా ఉన్నారు. 2 తెలంగాణ గవర్నమెంట్ లేస్ డౌన్ స్టెప్స్ టు mitigate the effects of the heat wave. హీట్ గేట్ కోసం మిటిగేట్ చేస్తూ ఉన్నారు. విత్ ద ఇండియన్ మెట్రాలజికల్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ IMD ప్రెడిక్టింగ్ అబౌట్ ద normal maximum temperatures over the most part of the country. Telangana is also expected to have the similar heat waves. This will pose the significant risk, especially for the vulnerable populations like that elderly children and those with that pre-existing the health conditions. In response to this, the forecast the commissioners for the health and family welfare distributing the information posters in all districts within the state. These posters outline essential to guideline to the mitigate that effects of the impending heavy waves. Heavy waves record recommendations including that staying in Hyderabad by the consuming ample water, avoiding the direct exposure to the sunlight and remaining indoors between the 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. Additionally, precautions entails the refraining from the outdoor activities during the peak sun hours and preventing the children and the pets from that being let in that parks, vehicles and avoiding the walking barefoot. Right? Should the individuals experience symptoms such as fever exceeding the 104 degrees, fairy intent exalted, so many areas giving so many guidelines through that. మధ్యాహ్నం పూట ఎవరు కూడా 1 గంట నుంచి 4 గంటల వరకు బయటకు వెళ్ళకూడదని, ఎవరు కూడా చెప్పులు లేకుండా బయట నడవద్దు, చిన్నపిల్లలు కానీ లేదంటే పెంపుడు జంతువులు ఏమైనా బయట తీసుకోవద్దని అనేకమైనటువంటి ఘటనలు జరుగుతున్నాయి కాబట్టి వాటి గురించి కూడా ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది. దాని తర్వాత ఫార్మర్ కోప్ టర్న్ టు ద రియల్టర్ అండ్ ద పొలిటీషియన్స్ హ్యాడ్ orchestrated and elaborate the plan to the grab land. అనవసరంగా ఈయన ఇరుక్కుపోయాడు శివప్రసాద్ రెడ్డి, ప్రదేశ్ శివానందరెడ్డి అంట. శివానందరెడ్డి ఇది ప్రాబ్లం. ఈయన భూమి 20 ఎకరాల భూమి గుంజుకున్న పరిస్థితిలో ఈయన డీజీపీగా ఉన్నాడు, పోలీస్ ఆఫీసరు, తెలుగుదేశం పార్టీ లీడర్ అయిపోయింది ఇప్పుడు నేను. రైట్. DCA seizes antifungal as a medicine for the selling it above the price ceiling. Cabs from the other state should not be fly in Telangana Union. అదర్ స్టేట్లో ఉన్నటువంటి క్యాబ్లు వచ్చి తెలంగాణలో తిరగొద్దని ఒక వార్నింగ్ కూడా ఇచ్చారు. రైట్. కాంగ్రెస్ సౌండ్ ఏ పోల్ బంగల్ ఫ్రమ్ దట్ పబ్లిక్ మీటింగ్ ఎట్ తుక్కుగూడలో పెద్ద ఎత్తున మీటింగ్ ఉండబోతా ఉంది. రైట్. ఓన్లీ opportunities are the deserting BRS saying Harish Rao. Opportunists. Okay. అవకాశవాదులు. ఆపర్చునిస్ట్స్ అంటే అవకాశవాదులు. ఓన్లీ ఆపర్చునిస్ట్స్ ఆర్ డిజర్టింగ్ BRS సేస్ హరీష్ రావు. నువ్వు కూడా అదే బాపతి. కానీ కాంగ్రెస్ ఓస్ టు కంప్లీట్ పతిపాక రిజర్వాయర్. రైట్. నెక్స్ట్ ఎలక్షన్స్ ఈజ్ అబౌట్ ద సేవింగ్ డెమోక్రసీ. The water war under the Congress government KTR. The phone tapping KTR notices to Konda Sureka, two others. Notice పంపించిన. Right. Gout should order the probe since 2024. Vikas Raj signs the MOU for the voter awareness to the better turnout. BJP to seek the governor's intervention in the phone tapping. Okay, it will happen. Right. After the roadshow, Rahul files the papers for the Wayanad's Lok Sabha elections. We can see. Dowry. Okay. Thank you very much. Whoever came to live and try to follow AVM media and Telugu and English news also. Thank you very much.